for Project Fmile, and we are here today with another topic, which is social media and its effects on your mental health. So today I'll start with a story time, which is actually about my life. So my first time joining social media, I was 11 or 12, one of those ages. Anyway, really excited and all that. And of course, I was all about getting the following. I was all about, okay. So I remember the first time, the first day I had 5 followers. I was like, oh, I gotta keep this pace going on and getting to 60 and getting to 120. So I actually had a friend who we were competing with on terms of following, like who has the larger following. And my proudest moment, I'm not really happy to admit this, but at one point my proudest achievement was having the highest followers in my entire school. I was really happy about that. Like, no one could beat me. And it reached a point where my confidence was determinant on the number of followers I had and my likes, which to admit right now is quite sad. And when my photos wouldn't get enough likes or something, I'd be really pissed and I'd be sad and I would just be like, why isn't this getting enough likes? And am I not pretty enough? Am I not looking good or something in this photo? Do I need to work the angles? Just doing really weird poses, like trying to get, like, maybe it's the lighting, maybe it's the location I took this photo. And this was just an onset of like just a turmoil of things. And then it reached a point where, of course, your friends on social media and they're also posting things like you. So my friends would post photos and all that, and some of them on holidays, some of them, especially during the holidays, like people are in Mombasa, Dubai, gosh, US and all that. At that time, I am in Kenya, in my village, not just anywhere, in my village. So of course I'm not gonna post that. I don't want people to be knowing where I am. Anyway, it was really sad, I'd say. And there was always that constant comparison. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I get better grades than this person. Why are they getting like trips to Dubai and I'm here in Kenya, never stepped out of the boundary of of the country or something. And I was having this constant comparison to other people. Now, in 2017, I did take a break from social media. I think it was in August, and I stopped posting. Okay, yeah, I think I did stop posting, and I uninstalled Instagram, because that was probably my hugest addiction. Like, I'm not on Facebook. I don't frequently use Snapchat, and Twitter is just for fun. Anyway, I uninstalled Instagram, and initially it was like withdrawal, yeah. And I'd say for that 1 month I was a bit confused because I wasn't posting photos and I wasn't posting stories and all that. So my viewers and all, I was like, okay, this is weird. It's a weird phase because, like, okay, people are not viewing my stories. Should I feel mad? Should I feel happy? Because you're not posting anything. And it was hard to realize that my confidence was reliant on my likes and my viewers and my followers. And it took me a lot. I had to discover myself and what I stand for. Like, if everything else was just taken away, what would I be? So basically, from my story time, we have a few takeaways. First of all, I will always tell you this: if you're comparing yourself to other people on social media, no one ever highlights their low moments. No one is gonna post when they're sick. No one is ever gonna post when they're broke. Best believe me, no one is gonna post when they're broke. No one is gonna post when they're failing school. Like, I'll only show you my report form if it's having some A's and all that. But otherwise, no. No one's gonna show you when they're hurt or sad. People we want to create this illusion that we are all happy and our lives are really perfect, and that's actually sad. It's not the truth, exactly. So before you start comparing yourself to someone on social media, you have not seen what they go through. You're comparing your worst version to their best version. Are you really being fair to yourself? And the other thing I learned is that with social media, it can actually detach you from reality. Like, I wasn't spending enough time with my friends, like actually face to face. I wasn't in touch with my family, like face to face over dinner or lunch or something. It wasn't like that. I was like, get home, get on my phone, check what's happening on social media. I wasn't like, oh gosh, let me ask my mom how her day was, or my dad what he was doing at work or something. It wasn't like that. And of course, I don't like talking without facts. So I will quote from actually a website called Psychom. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but there has been an increase in major depressive episodes from 8.7% in 2005 to 11.3% in 2014 in adolescents, and from 8.8 to 9.6% in young adults. Now, the use of social media and its effects have led to development of mental health issues such as depression and anxiety. And I wish I could say these are not true or these are false allegations and all that, but the fact is it's true, and it's affecting all of us without our own realization. Now, I would like to say this, my takeaway from this video is that we should know who we are and just love ourselves regardless of the amount of likes, regardless of what your friends are doing. You don't need to compare yourself to other people to feel accomplished. Like, you don't need to. These days I will scroll through people's stories. People will be in Malaysia, people will be in Canada, God knows, and I'll still be happy that I am where I am. I will be happy I am in Kenya or wherever I am. I will be happy I'm spending time with my family. I will be happy with that. I will be happy with my struggles and my accomplishments. And basically, that's what it means to have discovered yourself. Like, I am no longer reliant on the number of views, the number of followers I have. And whenever I see people still struggling, oh gosh, who has the highest number of followers? I don't battle about that anymore. Like, I honestly don't care whether I lose or gain followers. It's having that happiness within you that social media does not have to play a huge role in your life. And I'm not saying we should quit social media. I mean, social media is fun. Like, it just depends on how you use it. So yes, thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And yes.